You, my child, are quick to judge, casting prejudiced thoughts, labeling one another without truly knowing. But do you truly have the right? Who are you to judge? Are you the master of all hearts and minds? Do you truly know the depths of someone's story? I created each and every one of you with a purpose. Who are you to question that? You criticize, you assume, and you label others based on your own perceptions. It's easy to fall into this trap. Judgment is a poison that seeps into your heart, contaminating your soul. Judging others is not your rightful place. For none among you possess the ability to truly grasp the complexities of a person's life or the depths of their experiences. Not one of you can fully understand the intricacies of another's journey by mere mortal eyes. When you judge others, you're trying to play my role. Let me remind you, I am the only one capable of true judgment. You are not the ultimate judge, jury, and executioner. I have commanded you to love one another, to lift others up, not tear them down. Focus instead on what unites you, for in unity, there is strength and grace. I did not create anyone to fit your idea of perfection or conformity. I created them in my own image, with unique qualities and experiences. You look at others, thinking you know their story. But you judge without understanding their struggles. You judge based on hearsay or what you see online as if what you see or read is the ultimate truth. When you judge someone, you're reducing them to a single moment, a snapshot of their life, that may not represent who they truly are. Who are you to determine someone's worth based on your limited perspective? Remember, when you judge, you surpass your human role. Are you flawless? Are you without sin, without a stain on your soul? You cast judgment on those who look, think, and believe differently. But are you all not made in my image? My love knows no boundaries, no prejudices, no conditions. It extends to each and every one of you, regardless of your differences. Judging others. It's one of humanity's favorite pastimes. But let me tell you something, when you pass judgment, you create division and sow seeds of discord. I created each one of you uniquely, with different experiences, backgrounds, and journeys. You may not understand the struggles of another or comprehend their choices, but it is not your place to judge. It's time to take a step back and examine yourself. Everyone is fighting battles that you know nothing about. You have no excuse, you who pass judgment on someone else. For, at whatever point you judge another, you are condemning yourself. Romans 2:1. There is only one lawgiver and judge, the one who is able to save and destroy. You are all unique individuals, each with your own flaws and shortcomings. Who are you to claim superiority over another? You see, when you judge others, you assume a position of superiority, believing that you have the authority to define what is right or wrong. You think you know, but you don't. My word teaches you to be humble and understanding. So why do you often forget my teachings and place yourself above others? My word in Matthew 7:1-2 is clear. Do not judge, or you too will be judged. For in the same way you judge others, you will be judged, and with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. Who are you to judge? Are you wiser than the Almighty? To truly live by my teachings, you must remove the mask of judgment and replace it with acceptance and love. It is not for you to decide who is right or wrong, but to support and uplift one another. Judgment is not your job. You have no right to cast stones at others when you have flaws of your own. When you judge, you create a dividing wall, separating yourself from those you're quick to criticize. Imagine a world where everyone focused on their own growth instead of tearing others down. I call you to love, accept, and forgive one another. Embrace humility and empathy, for that is the path to righteousness. You are quick to pass judgment on others, without reflecting on your own imperfections. Those flaws you so easily point out in others. Imagine, for a moment, that you hold a mirror to your own soul, revealing your own flaws, quirks, and imperfections. When you judge another person, you fail to see the beauty that lies within them. You focus on their flaws without realizing that those flaws are what make them human. You are all flawed beings, imperfect in my eyes. As proclaimed in Luke 6:42, how can you say to your brother, "Brother, let me take the speck out of your eye," when you yourself fail to see the plank in your own eye? You hypocrite, first take the plank out of your own eye, then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye. So, let go of your judgments and break free from your critical mindset. Open your heart to compassion, understanding, and grace. Remember, each of you have your own journey, struggles, and mistakes. It is not for you to judge, but for me alone. James 5:9 reminds you, don't grumble about each other, brothers and sisters, or you will be judged. For look, the judge is standing at the door. Seek forgiveness for your own transgressions. As expressed in Luke 6:36-37, be merciful, just as your Father is merciful. Do not judge, and you will not be judged. Do not condemn, and you will not be condemned. Forgive, and you will be forgiven. It's time to reflect on your own judgmental attitude. Instead of passing judgment, show compassion and empathy. Seek to understand, to uplift, and to love. John 13:34, a new commandment I give to you, that you love one another, just as I have loved you, you also are to love one another. You may have opinions, biases, and beliefs, but who are you to condemn your fellow human beings? Know that I am the only true judge, for I see your hearts and know your intentions. Understand that we all make mistakes, and it's through forgiveness and acceptance that we can truly grow together. Each person carries a unique burden, each struggle has its own weight. Show empathy, for it is the key to unlocking the bonds of judgment and prejudice. Your judgment shackles your own soul, preventing you from experiencing true freedom and growth. By releasing the burden of judgment, you free yourself from the limitations of your own ego. See beyond the surface, beyond labels and stereotypes. Let your judgments be replaced with understanding, grace, and unity. For it is through love that you will find your purpose and truly understand the answer to the question, who are you to judge? John 13:34-35, a new command I give you, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples if you love one another. It's your responsibility to show compassion. Just like a delicate flower, people are fragile too. A harsh word or a condemning look can cause irreparable damage. So, the next time you feel the urge to judge, pause, and ask yourself, what if I walked in their shoes? You may just realize that your judgments were based on incomplete information. When you let go of judgment, you create space for kindness and healing. Each one of you is a reflection of my love. It is time to stop tearing others down and lift them up. Judgment is not your job. Leave it to me. I am the ultimate judge, and I see the true intentions and hearts of every person. Your responsibility is to love and show kindness to one another, regardless of their choices or differences. Let go of your bias and prejudices. Embrace diversity and celebrate the unique qualities that make us all human. Remember, you are not without fault. Before you cast your stones, look inward and check your own heart. You are not infallible. I love you. If you found this message impactful, be sure to subscribe for more insightful content.